My name is Laura Schilling. We have two dogs, two Australian Shepherds, Cash and Bucket. Cash is about 12 years old and Bucket is 4. Cash is an old man. He just likes to kind of hang and bark at things. Bucket is a wild one. He wants to run around town if he could. He's always looking to escape and go on a new adventure and come back an hour later. So before Invisible Fence, we used every method to contain our dogs. We had a fence put in. When they broke through the fence, we put cement blocks behind the fence. We put bricks there. We put welded wire fence to keep them, and nothing worked. Since getting the Invisible Fence, our anxiety has dropped significantly. We let our dogs out and we feel confident and safe that they are in a safe, happy place. So that's just been the best feeling ever, knowing that our dogs are happy, we're happy because they're happy. So the in-person training happened in 3 sessions. The first really broke down the curriculum of the program, which was really good to understand the methods and the theory behind it. They came to our house, they were awesome, very personable, kind of went through the expectations of the program, and then they started with a kind of a gentle method, teaching the dogs boundaries, introducing them to what the collar was exactly, and then they kind of progressed each time to getting outdoors, kind of understanding the concept of the flags, and then went on to really experiencing the whole thing. In the outdoor sessions that we started to, once they were getting the hang of it, add in distractions, which at first I was like, oh no, but they used other dogs we had in the neighborhood to stand against the fence to kind of intrigue the dogs to see if they would go, and that was almost the best part of the program, to see how they would react and showing that the fence really was working. So Cash and Bucket are kind of motivated by 2 different things. Cash loves other dogs. Bucket's main kind of motivator was the Frisbee. So the Frisbee actually led to like this aha moment for us to realize that the fence was working. We were playing Frisbee with him and the Frisbee accidentally went beyond the fence, and we watched him chase the Frisbee down, recognize the flags. And at that moment I was like, okay, he's starting to get it. And then the neighbor's dog came out at the same time. So it was like the 2 biggest motivators for our dogs to reach boundaries, and both of them just stayed there. They recognized the boundary. They actually sat down and laid in the yard waiting for me to go get the Frisbee and for the dog to come to them, knowing that they had an area that was like a safe zone. And I was like, oh my God, this is actually working and it's wonderful. Before Invisible Fence, we'd let our dogs out in the morning, and then we would have to wait by the fence, like in our yard, watching our dogs, because one of them would somehow manage to escape. And if I wasn't watching, I'd end up spending a half hour running through the neighborhood trying to find them. So Invisible Fence has kind of saved us from pure chaos. So we have 2 under 2 with kids, and then 2 massive dogs. So our life is just nonstop. The fact that we can lower our level of anxiety and stress during the day has just been the best experience. So the biggest benefit of Invisible Fence has been the reduction of stress and anxiety. We want our dogs happy, and our dogs are happiest outside. So the fact that we can let our dogs out, we know that they're safe and happy, takes off so much stress from us. And so in the same aspect of like the best part of it's been for us, the most positive effects it's had for our dogs. They're outside where they want to be all the time, and we don't need to worry about them. I would recommend Invisible Fence. It has eased our anxiety, given us time in the day, and just made our dogs happier and safer.